Hello, friends. Happy Friday. Friday. Yes, we're here. We made it. It is Friday. That means the weekend is coming. What are we going to chat about today? Negative people. Yeah. So I want to talk today about negative people in our lives, whether they're in our daily or, it's just somebody that pops up when we go somewhere, somebody we work with, social media, whatever the case may be. And the reason I bring this up is that I recently had not a conversation, but I had something that I had shared, and an individual commented back in a very negative way. I'm like, okay, we can all think however we want to think. That's fine. And I gave my positive opinion back, got back another negative opinion. And this just went on. I was like, nope, we're done. We're done. So the point of this is to say that we are all going to have negativity and negative people that come and go from our lives. We don't have to put up with them. I'm going to say that again. We don't have to put up with them. No. And the reason I bring this up is that I know that there's so many people that struggle, especially when it comes to people in your life who are, say friends or family, where we say, I can't not answer that phone call. I can't not talk to that person. Yes, you can. You have the opportunity, the right, and the choice to decide not to engage with toxic and negative people. Let that sink in for a second. Yes. So we all have that choice. Every single one of us can stop and say, no, I am not talking to Aunt Sally today, because every time she calls, she just spews negativity and doesn't listen to anything, and she doesn't even try to be happy. We all have people like that in our lives. We all know people like that. And many are afraid to cut ties, to walk away, to distance themselves from those people. But every single one of you has the right to protect your own energy. And not only is it your right to protect your own energy, but it is so incredibly important that we do not surround ourselves with unnecessary negativity. And this just popped into my head. Sorry, and now I'm looking at birds because of course I'm distracted. So when we feed negativity, what does it do? It grows. So if we are engaging with a person who is negative and toxic, even if we are rebuttaling or attempting to come back with a positive response or a positive thought, if they continue to come back and speak negatively and just refuse to even consider to change their attitude to the positive side, we're just engaging them. We're engaging them and we're encouraging them to continue pushing that negativity. And it's very sad. There are people out there who will not take the time to take a deep breath, to step away, to try a positive affirmation, to try waking up and smiling first thing in the morning. I try to give so many tips and tricks and keys and things that every single one of you can do every day. And I will tell all of you, I always tell all of you, these tips and tricks, these things that we can do are not going to just wipe out a bad day. They are not going to just fix a situation and make everything perfectly better immediately. But when we practice positive behaviors over time, They make a big difference in our lives, in how we feel. And they make those tough days a little easier, and they make the good days even better. So the things that I teach and I preach are meant to help you. But the point of today's message is sometimes you are going to meet people you are never going to reach. You're going to meet people who would rather be miserable and would rather make others miserable because that's just their personality trait. There are some people we can't change. It doesn't mean we shouldn't try. It does not mean that we shouldn't try. But learn who is good in your life. You guys all know who's good in your life and who's not. Maybe some of you are still learning. But please respect yourself and love yourself enough to know that you do not have to put up with toxicity or negativity of other people. It is your right to step away, to say, no, thank you, not today. It absolutely is. And for those of you that are afraid to cut people out of your life or just simply take a step back from those negative people in your life, take a deep breath. Exhale, take a moment. Calm yourself down, calm your mind, calm your thinking, and truly tune in and realize that your health, happiness, and well-being are very, very important. And sometimes not engaging with toxic people makes your health, happiness, and well-being worse. It makes it go this way. We want people who lift us up, who appreciate us, and who are going to help us to feel better. So please do not be afraid to cut back or step away entirely from toxic and negative people. There's going to be situations like work. Maybe you've got a coworker that you cannot avoid. You have to work with them, but you know what? Engage with them as minimal as possible. Yes, 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 you are allowed, and you can, and it is okay to step away from that negativity because nobody needs it. But it just was really interesting the other day having this conversation with a person thinking, oh my gosh, it is never going to matter what I say. It is never going to matter how much I try to get through to this person. They're so set in their negative mindset. And deep down, I find that to be really, really sad. And just so you all know, because you guys know, I will help anybody. I will always be there for people. But this is a person I don't personally know, and I don't have to engage with. So for me, for the situation, it is much better to just step away, let that person think the way they want to think, and just let it be at that. We could do our best to help others, but sometimes there's some that just don't want it, and that's okay. But still be good, be kind, do your best. But those people that are just so negative and toxic, those people that the second you see them, hear them, feel them near you, are bringing you down, take a step back. Take a step back. Don't ever forget that you should come first, and that is okay too. Self-love, self-care, put yourself first and your needs first. Got it? You got it. Peace, love, blessings, positive vibes to every single one of you on this beautiful day. Do your best to make the most of today, the upcoming weekend. Get outside, get some fresh air. Do whatever makes you happy. Yes. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. Take care.